Sometimes it'll be up close, sometimes far away. When it's up close on the camera, the sound will be far away. When it's far away on the camera, the sound will be up close. The first thing that we have here is a D&D dice. It'll be very hard to focus, so I'll just show you it like so. There's some water in here, and a little red eyeball is very cool. I'm actually going to be using this today to play D&D, so I'm so excited. We have all sorts of objects. Oh my god. I got a critical on it. That's awesome. We have all sorts of objects that we can use today. Stuff that's made an appearance in other videos. We can have up close, far away, up close. Glasses. Sounds for the first time. some softness behind, right? Otherwise, I think you run the risk of making too sharp of a noise. And maybe you don't recognize that how loud it is. I definitely wouldn't want to do that. Not really sure how often glasses will show up. Once I start doing like face reveal stuff, I'm sure I'll do some type of like glasses tapping of some kind. I really like glasses tapping a lot, actually. Sometimes it can be a bit much when you're using both hands for glasses tapping, but I don't know, I think it's pretty much fine. Let's go to these bands again. It's a pretty good sound. That's not bad. Okay. I don't know if y'all just heard my back pop. So this is actually a pretty interesting thing. This is for winning a city tournament in 2013. It might be like reversed, so one of these is the right way to look at it. So I got this when I was like 14 years old. I got this trophy for winning a Pokemon city tournament. It's actually like a really thick glass. And just for a city tournament, not like a regional event, and not even like a state event. I think I've placed decently at the state tournament. I've always done horrible at regionals, but this is when I was a kid, and I don't necessarily play much Pokemon anymore for the card game. Although I do love TCG Pocket. That kind of reminds me of those old days and what it was like to play. So yeah. I think I had a deck for any of you Pokemon, those people out there who are knowledgeable about Pokemon. My deck included Darkrai and Sableye, Hydreigon, Reuniclus, and I think Mewtwo. Okay. The last thing we're going to be doing here is some single finger tapping for you. Right here on the camera. I don't think you'll be able to really hear it at all, but you at least have this sort of like visual. Thanks for checking out my content recently. Thanks for being along for the journey. The next time I upload, I'm going to be doing a very special video to celebrate having 100 subscribers in such a short